You can't save souls in an empty church. Here's why every lawyer needs to embrace that philosophy when it comes to their marketing and their business development efforts. David Ogilvy, one of the most famous advertisers of all time, said you can't save souls in an empty church. He was talking about advertising, and more specifically, he was talking about a product or service can't be effective, save souls, if people don't know that it exists, the empty church. I read that quote as talking to lawyers and telling them you need to get out there and you need to separate yourself from the pack. You can't help clients. You can't help individuals or corporations. You can't make a difference in the lives of the clients you serve if they don't know that you exist, if they don't know how to find you. That should be a kind of philosophy that attorneys live by when it comes to their marketing and business development efforts. They can't help people if people don't know they exist. They need to stand out from the crowd. They need to not be boring. They need to be memorable in some way. Memorable doesn't mean being flashy or over the top. It just means standing out from the crowd and resonating, making an impression on target audiences. So when you think about the entire universe of marketing and business development efforts that attorneys utilize to build a book of business and to get their name out there, you can appreciate all of the ways that attorneys can attempt to avoid an empty church. So for example, when it comes to the writing should be engaging and not academic. They should explain why something that happened matters and not just that something happened. When it comes to their speaking engagements, they shouldn't just recite statutory provisions for 60 minutes or walk through case after case after case and bore the audience to tears. They should lighten the mood. They should maybe tell a joke or two, make pop culture references, tell stories, weave in what they're discussing to the audience's everyday lives and make them appreciate what the attorneys are talking about and not just cause their eyes to glaze over because the attorneys are just throwing words at the audience. When it comes to client service, be someone that clients want to talk to, not just a typical attorney who's all business all the time when it comes to conversations. Of course, you have to do good work, but also take an interest in your clients, get to know them personally, get to know them outside of the office and build that relationship. Stand out from the pack. When it comes to networking, ask questions and then ask people more questions. And when people discuss their lives outside of work, keep the conversation going and keep on talking to them about their lives outside of work. Connect with them and bond with them on a human level. Most attorneys don't do this. They keep it very high level. They keep it business only. They don't make an effort to get to know the people that they actually network with. You can avoid an empty church if you engage people when you network them. When it comes to your personal branding, whether it's your online bio, whether it's LinkedIn, or whether it's how you describe yourself to people who you meet in networking opportunities, talk about what you do and who you do it for, not just that you are a lawyer serving the healthcare industry or that you do M&A. Insert some of your personality into your description of what you do. Talk about maybe your background. Talk about why you do what you do. Talk about how you help people. Talk about what you enjoy about helping people. Try to give your description of who you are. Try to give your personal brand a bit more pizzazz than simply a black and white description of what you do and the law school you went to and the undergrad you went to and organizations that you are a part of. Finally, when it comes to business development, stay in touch with your contacts. Don't go 4, 5, 6 months without talking to them. Stay in touch, perhaps monthly, perhaps even quarterly. Be memorable, maybe through gifting or maybe by remembering key holidays and sending cards or sending small holiday-related trinkets or food. But stand out from the crowd. Stand out from the attorneys that might be competing for that same business, but that don't make an effort to fill that empty church, that don't make an effort to stand out from the pack. You can't save souls in an empty church. Those words should ring in your ears. Those words should bounce around your brain. Just like a church can't serve the people who need it if they don't know it exists, you can't help your clients achieve their personal and professional goals if they don't know that you exist, if they don't know what you do, who you do it for, and they don't generate some kind of personal preference toward you compared to your competitors. Don't let your legal practice resemble an empty church. Get out there, Be visible, be memorable, and make sure your ideal clients know who you are, what you do, how you can help them, and that you are the one who is most qualified to help them with their personal and professional legal issues. If you want to learn more about how to create the kind of thought leadership content that positions you as the most qualified attorney to help clients, check out lawfirmeditorialservice.com. We have more than 450 videos, blog posts, and podcast episodes that could help you do just that.